Hey guys, it's Jenny. Welcome back to the Bookworms Buddy. It is time for Thriller Thursday. Okay, welcome back guys. Welcome to all my new subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you, your support. It means a lot to me. So this week, I'm talking about a book that should be no surprise. I talk about Chris Carter all the time, and I wanted to talk about the book that started it all for me on this journey that I'm taking with Robert. This is the Crucifix Killer. This is the very first book in the Robert Hunter thriller series. In this book, they find a woman who was pretty much crucified. She was on 2 wooden posts. She was stripped. Her face was stripped clean of its skin while she was alive. They figured out it was because when she was alive. And she had a mark on her neck, as you see this cross right here on the cover. That was on her neck, and that was a sure sign of the Crucifix Killer. But the Crucifix Killer was captured and executed years ago. I mean, how many years ago? 2 years ago. He was caught and executed. So, how is this the Crucifix Killer? Or is it someone who is copycat? Is it actually the real Crucifix Killer? That's what Robert Hunter has to figure out. What I've said many, many times about Chris Carter's writing is that it's in-your-face writing. I know I talk about Ted Dekker and the adrenaline-pumping action in those books and how you have to step back a minute. I feel like Chris Carter's writing is almost the exact same way, just a little bit darker than what Ted Dekker gets. There's nothing sugar-coated. You see what Robert sees. Every case, you're right up there in it. And if you're squeamish and you don't like that kind of stuff, then this might not be the series for you. I love it. I love that intensity, and I love being there in the middle of everything and learning everything as Robert learns it. Yes, there are parts that make me go, ooh, and I want to put the book down for a minute, but absolutely like the fluidity of his writing. He is so good. There is never a dull moment in any of the books that he has written, and I feel like if you read a Chris Carter book, I think you're going to be doing yourself a huge favor. He is just absolutely fantastic, and I can't say enough about his writing. Robert's character develops so well as you go from book to book to book. You learn so much about him, his life, his demons, and the monsters in his closet, that kind of thing. You learn about a lot of different things, and when you don't think that you're going to learn anything else about Robert, you do. So I think it's really important to start with this first book and read the series in order so you can grow as Robert grows. I can't, like I said, I can't talk about it enough, this series. And I think now I think I just finished book 6, if I remember correctly. So I wanted to talk about the book that started it all for me, The Crucifix Killer. Fantastic story, you guys. The ending of this I didn't even know what to think at the end. And of course I'm not going to tell you what the ending was, but it did make me want to get to the next book. So even though the books are unrelated, they still talk about things that happened prior to the book you're on. So again, I don't want anybody to spoil themselves by reading the books out of order. And I feel that with most mysteries, you have to read them in order too. Unless you're only planning on reading one book. But if you're going to read a whole series, start from the top. This one's fantastic, you guys. I will never stop talking about Chris Carter's writing. He's fantastic. Love this series so far. Pick it up. Do yourself a favor. Pick it up. Read it. And then decide from there if this is something that is for you. So anyway, that is what I think about The Crucifix Killer by Chris Carter. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have read any Chris Carter, any of the books, let me know down in the comments, because I want to know what your thoughts are on the writing. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.